This production is brought to you by the Virginia Fire Department and Local 390 of the International Association of Firefighters.
Hi friends, it's your Fire Marshal Chris Clark from the Virginia Fire Department. I wanted to remind you in the special week of fire prevention, it's just recognizing a time to educate you and remind you of some different behaviors and things that you should remember to do just in general for safety. As we take on this week, remember fire prevention is every day, not just a special week or a special month, but it's every day. As you're growing, you're taking on more responsibilities, both in chores. You're growing and learning and making decisions. So there's choices and consequences to what you do. So a couple things I want to make sure that we review with you is make sure you have working smoke alarms in your house. And I know we've taught you that when you're in the younger years, but it's even more important today. So make sure you have working smoke alarms. You change the battery preferably twice a year. Make sure the age of your detector is less than 10 years. You should always know 2 ways out. Have an escape plan. So part of those 2 ways out is making sure that you know how to get out your windows, whether you're on an upper floor, main floor, or a basement, and that they function. Make sure you know how to use 911 and the proper time to use 911. We also want to remind you of, as you make choices and you learn different things, that you're also taking on some responsibilities. So remember, fire is a tool, it's not a toy. So as we look at different things affecting fire, matches, lighters, candles, all of those things should be utilized in the specific way that they were made to be used. Using those outside can get you hurt, burned, or even killed. So we want to make sure that you make a good choice when you're using fire. I understand that you're growing and doing more chores, so that might include doing laundry, helping with cooking, that might be babysitting. Want to make sure if you're cooking that you always have a hot pad available so you don't burn yourself. We also want you to cook with a lid nearby, so if the pan should start on fire, you can put a lid on it right away. With laundry, always make sure that you're using the lint trap and make sure that you're cleaning it between every load. Remember, if you're babysitting, you're the responsible person. So when your examples are what you're showing the young folks that you're taking care of, and you got to be able to make good decisions and how to react appropriately. So again, close your door before you doze. Smoke alarms are working. Know 2 ways out and know those emergency numbers. So just remember that. Also, I want to make sure that you are reminded of all types of choices and consequences. So in this day and age, we might be tempted by peers or other areas of society to maybe try smoking, drugs. We may be pushed into by peer pressure to make a decision to do something that we shouldn't, as in pull a fire alarm or discharge a fire extinguisher. Remember, all of these things have consequences, whether it's legally or somebody gets hurt or dies, or that property is damaged. So just remember that there's always a cause and effect, and you can make those good decisions. Something else I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about is if you are interested in pursuing a job as a firefighter or paramedic or anything in the emergency services, now is a good time for you to start. So it's really important to do good in school and to look at what type of college and schooling you're going to need for your particular career. So all of your science, your histories, everything that you do requires you to do very well in doing those things for these types of jobs. So for an example, we want you to know how to write well because you have to do reports, both fire and EMS reports. We need you to know math because if you have to do calculations on water flow, or if you would have to give medications to somebody, we want to make sure we're giving the right dose. So those are just a few of the things that we need to learn as we're in school. And there's several other opportunities within your area to seek abilities to get more schooling through PSEO and those types of things. And we also have a program here at Virginia Fire Department that's a regional area for young men and women from the age of 15 through 20. And it's a career-orientated class that we do, and it goes year-round all the time. It's kind of self-paced, but you get a chance to learn about what a firefighter or paramedic does. You attend trainings, and eventually you can learn and earn ride-along program abilities where you can actually be out with the fire crews or the medical crews, assisting them in delivering care or fighting fires or doing any of the daily operations it entails. If you're interested in that, give me a call here at the Virginia Fire Department at 218-749-3596, or a parent can also give me a call as well. All right, that's my message for you today. Be safe out there, and make sure you check your smoke alarm.